We are back with more Conquest of Elysium 5. We are doing our maybe final witch episode, depending on how well we do here. You can see that some of the undead are still clunking around over here. It's Undead Giant. I love they've added this. It's very cool, although I wish they were better. I don't know if the Necromancer can upgrade the Giants at all. It'd be a shame if you couldn't. So we have a couple of objectives here. One is to get this mine back. So we're going to take Simaru. Take him up to grab that. Now we have a decision to make with the Hound of Hades. He has a Ghost-Rending Bite, which banishes, which could be good because it's a magic attack against any of the soulless in the underworld. He'd be a really good combatant against that. It'd also be great against some of the undead stuff that the Holbergs have. Like these kind of armies, it'd be pretty good against because it would banish all of these things because they all have the banishable tag. It would destroy them. They don't go anywhere. So that would be pretty devastating because they all have really low magic resistance. They'd have trouble with it. Might even get some banes and things like that, but we don't know yet. So I have to see how we feel about that. I've also thought about this guy down here, and I came up with, I think, a good idea is to merge these two armies now before we attack. Ooh. Got some Spectral Archers. If you're not aware of the stats on these guys, they're like human archers, except with better magic resistance. They don't get the poison that ours do. But they do have a magic attack, which is pretty great diversity that you're going to want. You know, you can get these guys. If you can get up into the sky, you can get the Cloud People and combine them with your Spectral Archers, perhaps get the Spectral Pikemen, and have a very ethereal army. That'd be good against physical stuff, but not too great against things that can have magic attack. But, you know, there's not that many things in the game that are going to be able to counter you early if you can get access to Ghost Warriors and Cloud People early, but we did not, unfortunately, get access to them early. So she's going to move here and chill here. We could do more summoning down here. We might do it up here. I kind of want some old ones. I think that would be cool to show off and get a hold of. This army isn't small, but it's also not big. We need our Hound to get a little bit of healing time in. So I think what we'll do is we'll grab some of the stuff around here and chill here for a bit. I want to get the dwarves fully out. I don't know what they're holding on to keep them in the game. They might have something over here that I haven't seen, or maybe they've just grabbed this. But our doppelgangers should be able to handle most of that business themselves. But I think we will save our sacrifices for a second with Mignana chilling in this town. Everything else I think we've accomplished for this turn. Oh, we could recruit some units. Could have dragged some more archers here, but that wouldn't have been super helpful. A lack of troops is not hurting that army. Okay, we're going to want more middle armies, so eventually we'll make this witch into something. I do not like that name. We're going to change it to... Ooh. Do we just do, we'll do Yin. That'll be her name. We'll go with that. Do some quick assassinations. One of you did ask why I don't do battle reports. I do not do battle reports because I feel like they slow down the game quite a bit. Especially, you know, you're going to get reports for all the dwarves that come out specifically is going to get on my nerves. We have dropped all our heavy stuff back here. I think we're going to leave them there for now. But the amount of battle ports you get on that kind of stuff clogs up the logs. I like it being nice and clean. I might try them out again in the future. I just haven't liked that feature too much. I would like to see the outcomes. I wish it was hidden somewhere, like on a tab up here. That would be a nice mod, where there was a battle reports tab that didn't clog up the rest of your messages. I would take that very much. We're going to do a minor summoning, get some dispossessed spirits. These guys are absolutely garbage. Not good for much. Question is, can we attack this and succeed? Problem being, her spells are just not apt to fight this. And our cave drakes aren't going to do... They have a lot of poison resistance, so they're not going to do a lot of damage. They have some fear stuff I'm a little worried could affect some of our guys. We do have some Dopplers up here. Those guys would be pretty good. We have one Banelord. See, I'm worried our cube just gets attacked and gets decayed by some of their Banefire stuff. That's concerning. Also right now, though, we could kill this guy pretty easily, perhaps, if we can get up there quickly. He's not too far in the back. Let's see what we can summon just real quick. The Doppelganger Captain. I know I said we're going to save, and we can't fight that battle anyway, so that was a big waste of time, but that's okay. We'll kill this. Start building up a basic army here. We're just going to have a big patrol with the Witch. I love the friendly fire we're doing on the Hound of Hades. That might make my decision to send him to the underworld with a commander. And we're getting some problem with the poison aura going on here. They're taking our temple city. Not too upset about that. Maybe they'll take some losses here. I don't think they have any. They have the spectral stuff is going to go over the walls, actually. That's an issue. We'll kill a couple of their units, but not very much. These dire wolves are pretty dead, I think. Yeah. Is direwolf dead? Absolutely not. Anything that can get poisoned doesn't do too well. It did gain a couple undead, maybe, from eating the archers. God, the amount of dwarves. See, imagine all the battle reports for these dwarves that you'd have to sift through, and it's not super clear if you have a battle on a similar tile, so if we had like 2 battles on planes, it's not super clear. Always what battle was what. Okay, we'll fight this. Not loving you hitting our friend. So we're going to turn on Curse of the Frog Prince. I don't want to confuse him. Probably going to take off Cloud of Confusion. I'd rather him take a couple poison ticks than get confused. Pretty bad. Could do poison resistance and try and get the thing poison resistance so it's not taking all that damage. We'll try that. She might go hit it. We do have some undead coming out of the thing. I'm going to try and knock them out with these guys. So we need to get our doggo back there and protect Elysium from getting invaded consistently. Yeah, we're gonna wait for him to leave at least. We need to do this right. We also have a bunch of tree magic, which is a little helpful if they can get in range, which they have okay range for some of these spells. Sleep isn't gonna do anything. Where's this Manflayer? Just make sure we have all the troops collected. Yeah, as you can see here, just some simple guys. We can kill those pretty easily. Yeah, so I think we're going to take the big doggo back there and sit there for a little bit. Try and get an army to invade Hades. Chase down our underworld friend. Stupid amount of dwarves. Witch's Apprentice. Archers. Archers would be nice. Regular old archers will suit just fine in our armies. Starting to get into this point of the game where we have a lot of undead to fight. So that is fine to have that. So what we're going to do is take Farl with the big doggo and go to the cave. We're going to pick these guys up along the way, let them stick with us to guard the cave, try and take some of the pressure off of old doggo there, that he doesn't get hurt as often. We could take this guy and go turn some or this lady and go turn some farms into ours, or swamps. That could be valuable. I think we might go do that. She's got immortality, so this army's not super giant. Could use some archers, but she won't be in too much trouble if she does die. It'd be an unfortunate loss, but it's not as big of a loss. God, they just have so many units. It's very scary to fight something like that. Get some ghost soldiers. I think we are going to try and fight it. Let's see if we can get another Hydra. I really want one. Okay, gelatinous cube. We have to make our choice. I think we're going to take it. A lot of this is garbage is kind of the thing. And this guy's going to get spaced out to where he's only helping the worst units when we actually start getting spells on us. So we're going to give it a shot. So this is a very big army. The quality units are all in the front here. These Shade Beasts are okay too, but they're not super great. But all this is super garbage back here. All of these long deads are bad. These guys won't do much. We're not going to do a lot of poison, so we're relying on our attacks, and the Swamp Drakes are unfortunately in a bad spot here to fight. That's not super great. Our Doppelgangers should do quite a bit, I think. They'll do pretty well, but we only have a couple of them. In the back, our Witch is going to be essentially useless. Enchanted Sleep's not going to do anything. Poison Cloud won't do anything. Confusion won't. We're actually going to turn on Curse of the Frog Prince, because that will do something, although she's not going to be spaced properly for it, so that's never going to cast unless we get real close. But at least it'll do something if we're in a really threat situation. Our Crossbowmen and Pikes will do decent stuff if we lose our front line, but hopefully that doesn't happen, and our Engulfing does pretty well. We'll have to see. It's a tough spot. We did recruit here already. Could get a slow army of heavy infantry. Okay, I think we're all set. So we get to watch a big fight, see some doppelganger attacks. There are a couple humans spread out in here. I'm really worried about these, not this guy, these things. These long dead beasts are pretty dangerous. You can see some early poison attacks, not going to do anything. We really want these cubes to do some work and engulf some of these Banes and things like it. Hopefully it doesn't sit here. Okay, it is attacking. It's doing its best. We have some early decayed crocodiles. This guy does have Finger of Death and Terror. The best thing that could happen is that these two engulf a bunch of units and get terrored for them. Okay, he's been decayed. That's not good. Let's see, we're not doing very well over here. Where is our doppelganger? It's not dead, is he? Where'd he go? Yeah, maybe he got killed. That's bad. We have a lot of undead to fight through. Unfortunately, our doppelganger over here is panicking. And he got nabbed, yeah. They must have died. That is not good. Our Hydra's doing a lot of work. Once he gets in here, these guys are just chopped liver for all these attacks. The big old killer. Finger of Death might cause some problems if he gets the Hydra with it. I have one doppelganger captain right here. Oh, no, I thought that was a doppelganger. I thought I saw regeneration on him. Okay, we have Terror coming down. That's scary. Our only Manflayer in the game is kind of towards the front, which I don't love. We are clearing through them. Our Hydra's not looking great. Is that Enchanted Sleep? Can this guy be put to sleep? I doubt it. Yeah. Must have cast down the pikemen. Must have been the objective there. Doesn't have any interesting weapons. Our Hydra's looking real bad. It's not good. But we've killed most of their army. You can see here the example of they start to lose almost all their attacks, so now he's just kind of a big old damage sink right now until he regenerates a lot. He's weakened and afraid. He's probably close to running. This thing is also weakened, but that's not a big deal. This doesn't rely on any strength attacks. Lost most of our army here, unfortunately, but looks like we won the day, and we'll keep our Manflayer, perhaps. Well, he's getting poisoned. That's bad. Hydra, move! Oh god, he's just sticking right next to the Hydra. I hope it's not like an after-battle tick, but we've managed it. We're gonna kill the Death Knight here. Okay, we kept our Manflayer. Whew! Kept him, our Witch is alive. Lost a lot of units, but that's what you have to do against big armies of the undead like that as the Witch. We'd almost be better with just a lot of spearmen, frankly. Now we have someone else coming for us, and they can come reanimate a bunch of undeads from that army. Which is not, I'm not looking forward to that. Hero with a Bloodstone Ring. It's just a big blob of HP. We'll just drop this off to our main witch lady. Why not? Give her some more HP. Now she's at 35 HP. It's pretty good. It's actually better on a lot of your regenerating units if you can get Hydras and things like that. Dropping Bloodstone Rings will Increase their regen rate. We found their army. Or their last base, perhaps, maybe? So they've probably taken these. At least this one. Who knows if they put a Dolphin in it, but... killing dwarves is not easy work. It's not easy work at all. Okay, we're going to go down here. Unfortunately, our undead summoners cannot reanimate big armies. Instead, we'll just start getting Banes and things like that. We kept our Hydra. Do we keep any of our doppelgangers? Did they come back? Doesn't look... Oh, yep, they did. Okay. Looks like both of our doppelgangers did come back after dying. That's cool. We have a captain back here somewhere. Yeah, a couple of them. So we kept our doppelgangers. We lost a lot of swamp drakes. We did keep a couple. We lost all our cubes, but our back line is pretty good. Our front line is looking pretty weak, and this is not ideal because he's going to kill our own troops there. So we want to be a little careful how we deal with things. We'll keep most of our sacrifices right now. We're trying to get some old ones in here that are just going to wreck armies. Kind of the plan. I do want to space out the Hydra, potentially, so maybe we can try and do that with things like frogs and the swamp thing. Looks like we might have spaced it out. Yeah, we spaced it out now. Although spearmen will be put on the pyre. So next turn we're going to take this. We could take it now. I'm a little concerned about where that guy is and what his army looks like, so be a little bit careful with that. Have some undead down here that we're going to kill. Have a big archer army. They're pretty good at killing undead. Burrell can go this way. Grab all these heavy units and go to the big pit. I'm not sure why they... I guess it's the same, really, if they path that way or that way. Not a big deal. Okay. It's that turn. We're going to kill a dwarf and turn him into a doppel spawn. It's always fun to watch. Killing ghosts. Sending a young hero to his demise. For funsies. Don't really need their chassis. We have plenty of units that could hold magic stuff. Looks like they're taking another one of our swamps. We need to get down here and take all our swamps back. They're actually going to lose their stuff here. The cat is meowing. I think they were led by a captain, weren't they? Oh no, they're led by one of the undead guys. If they were led by a captain, that would have killed the captain. Meaning the stat couldn't move. I don't want to get diseased. These things shoot out a big diseased aura when they die. I don't want this thing running further into our lines, though, so that's what we gotta do. 2 dispossessed spirits. Hopefully we can grab them before they start causing a bunch of guff. Cinemaru will go this way. Mignana can go here. Turn this into a thingy thing. God, this looks so great for doppelgangers to kill. Problem being, if they don't kill some of the really good stuff like the Pyromancer, they're going to be in trouble, but the Pyromancer does not have a lot of HP. You just want a whole bunch of doppelgangers and maybe a couple pieces of siege equipment, and you'll clear up most of the dangerous stuff here. Worst thing that could happen is you target the little halberdiers who aren't hurting you too much. Let's get a marshlands going. Okay, Gauntlets of Knighthood is available. We'll actually preemptively grab those for this witch, giving her a little HP boost. Not really a big deal. Now all we have is the stuff down south to take care of. Okay, we've spaced out to where I'm fine with this. I think these are actually the doppelgangers. I thought these were spearmen for a second, but I just thought, like, why would it space the spearmen next to them when we have those dopplers? So you're going to see all these guys are going to get diseased. These things will kill a decent amount of units, and they're immortal, so they haven't really lost anything besides a little bit of time. Stuff was getting poisoned in the back there. What's in the back that was... Do we have some sort of Hydra or something sitting in the back lines that has Battle Fright? Oh god. One of these undead knights has slipped past us and is going to take a bunch of our mines. I'm not too concerned about that. I absolutely want to stop it, but it's not like so pressing. We're going to... Okay, we're going to try and summon an old one. This is risky. We grabbed it. It's a Gorgon. Again, I don't love these ones. They have 38 hit points, 8 magic resistance. This one's immortal. I think it's attached to its home, so I think it's attached to the swamp now. I'm pretty certain. It could also start in our Witch's Tower. I'm not sure which it's tied to. Causes fear. It's poison resistance. It's got petrification. It can't hold any weapons. It can 2-slot magic items, though, that are little miscellaneous ones. It's got golden claws that do damage versus stone. Snake hair. It works similar to the Medusa. I think it's a little weaker. It's got petrification 4. It'll do some damage. God, they have more of these undead carrion scouts running around. Our hope is to kill the dwarves here. They have a decent amount of ballistas. I'm a little afraid to go in there still. We don't have the amount of troops almost necessary. I want to get our Dopplers down here to take care of it. If we can. That would be ideal. Okay, we have this stuff down here. We can summon some undead. Maybe start going after their infrastructure soon. We know there's a big stack over there, so I'm a little concerned about that. We'll get some basic spearmen. Again, these guys are going to be better at fighting than some of our other stuff here, potentially because they're cheap and we're able to mass them pretty decently. But ideally, we get a lot more undead. Could start trading for sacrifices. Not sacrifices, Hands of Glory. That is an option. Over here, we actually have a gallows we haven't taken, which is a little bit of a thing we should do. Could try and turn this to stone. I don't know if it comes back if it gets turned to stone. We're not going to give that attempt. Just as likely to die. Taking the Hound of Hades over here. Did just see a bug there, because we saw the undead that spawned over here that's been roaming around, apparently, through this guy's vision. That's not good. Why is this town destroyed? I guess the ballista might have been up here at some point, maybe. Freya? You can come jump up on the desk if you want. She's been real antsy lately. But that's okay. Try and get some frogs. Got a bog beast. Or, sorry, a swamp monster and some bog beast. Yes, Freya? What? I don't know. I don't think you guys can hear her, but she's meowing at me. Yeah? Okay. Very cute. Come up here. Come up. She's just looking at me starry-eyed like, what do you mean, come up? I don't get it. Oh, dear. Okay, we're just going to take a look into Hades real quick. Faral is actually going to take some damage here, so we want to get him out of here, but we see some of the seas of dead, we see some mountains, and a bunch of dispossessed spirits. So, nothing too fancy right next to the portal. Get another Bane. Grab some of these spearmen. We're anticipating to fight this big army. If we do lose, though, to an army like this, they're going to reanimate all the stuff that we lose. Which is not a good thing. It's very bad. Ideally, we'd get some mercenary mages to go along in this army, because our witches just do not do the stuff that we need to take care of this. Ugh. These things. These are fast, too, so they'll run over your stuff. And if you do use cavalries to try and defeat them, then the cavalries are almost certainly going to die to disease eventually. It's not ideal. More bog beasts. Crocodile. Okay, I think I'm willing to give this a shot. It's possible we get unlucky and lose something to them. 1, 2, 3. I mean, we should just wait for the Doppels. I think we are going to wait for them. They're going to take maybe 2 turns to get to there, and then we're going to attack together. Deal with them pretty handedly. You can see Faral has started to lose HP. Oh, what? Oh my god, okay. Apparently, we're in Agartha now. because the cave did not send us the right way, and this is frustrating. Oh, dear God. Well, our Pooch is going to fight the non-wounded Pooch, and we're going to see what happens. He's immune to non-magical attacks, which means this guy's going to hit him. But most of this stuff won't touch him. I actually didn't know the caves did this. Okay, that's going to be interesting for the Hades video. Oh my God, okay. First round, we started to wreck him. Again, we're wrecking him here. Oh, and he got entangled. He's got to break free. So we lost some rounds there. I think our Pooch is going to win. So there are multiple Hounds of Hades. Okay. So that's the Agarthan cave. We're going to try and get back home eventually. We are now in Agartha, which is the realm below Elysium. I will do videos and all this stuff in the future if you're wondering about it. So, well, our turns have been delayed because we're going to have to kill these dwarves. It's unfortunate. Save most of our money. We're just going to have to let this guy run around. I'm hoping to get some calves soon and go take him out. Get some of our towns back. There's a spy here. It's not really worth the risk to try and kill it. They don't take anything again, so... not too scary. I think we will run out of here. Okay. We're going to start going to take the cities and these cities and things like it. I really want to get them. We recruited here. We could summon here. We're not going to. Now, Pharrell, you are in Agartha, right? Yeah. You're going to get your HP back. You could look around for a second. Just take a look at the view. We've killed a Hound of Hades in Agartha, which is interesting. Oh, we need to get back and close the portal. Oh my God, look at these doppelgangers. You gotta love to see that when you're just getting free units. Some of the really good stuff. We see our witch down there is approached by an enemy. Oh dear God, these dwarves are at it again. But we will not be distracted from our true goal. We are gonna go take this out now. They've taken away most of their garrison. So the doppelgangers are going to go ham on this stuff. They might have a Dalva at the end of the day. Oh, dear God. Okay, this is even scarier than the last army. Although ghouls can have... No, well, we don't have... We have confusion. Yeah, I don't... We only have the first level confusion. I can't remember if that works on them. We could really use terror, is what I was thinking. Because ghouls can be terrored very easily. That would be nice. Because they don't have particularly high morale for undead beings. Hello, Freya. What's up? My cats get upset when I shower, and I'm fresh off of one right now. They do not like it. Like, why would you do that? I'd love to kill this army, but God, is it threatening. Okay, we're going to try and do some major summonings here. A wisp is not helpful. That is super helpful. Okay. But instantly have to going against Ziz are very dangerous. Because they will do a lot of damage. And there's Ghost back here. Oh, God. This is a tough kill. We're going to keep summoning and sit here. Oh, God. Stupid little tree. Tell me it's level 3 and not it's more level 2. Okay. Alright. Go sleep. We don't need sleep right now. God, this evolved homunculus is not doing dividends on what I'd like. Okay, we have to deal with you. A giant spider has decided he wants to move into the cave. The cave actually gives Hands of Glory. That's interesting. We're going to take this out. You get to see the doppelgangers. They didn't go crazy on the ballistas. They almost killed the dwarf queen. It's fun. Oh, God. Okay, well, there goes our Gorgon. Killed by a ballista because they ran up. Hello? Going up on my desk? No? She always runs away when I try and pick her up and put her on the desk, but then when I do, she's like all happy about it. Looks like she's gonna jump up here. This is pretty easy at this point. We've actually terrified her. Be nice if we could charm her. She in range for a charm? Probably not. It's not worth to risk the die doing it, and she's gonna die here, it looks like. Not getting charmed, but poisoned instead. Yep. Dying asleep. And that's the Dwarf Queen. We've taken her out. Now we're killing a spider. Jump up. You can jump up here, Freya. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna try and grab her while the turn goes. We're gonna, just real quick. Don't run. Freya. Okay, she's in the bucket. I'm going to try and show you without showing my entire room. There she is. Freya, turn this way. Freya. Jeez. Now a bucket cat. It's actually a dice tray, but she is now sitting in there. Oh, she's running in front of the screen. We did get attacked, so they think they can defeat us. I don't know if they're wrong. So this is going to be a very dangerous battle. Oh, God. Which I have to adjust to get... I think I might... She just saw her tail. She's in front of me now. We're going to watch the fight, though, as I pet my cat. Oh, jeez. Don't step on that. Getting some early wolves terrified. These do cause fear, so we might have our hydras run our way through our lines, which would be very unideal. Why do we have the golden... We should put a golden plate mail on you guys. Would have been much better placement. Or the Bane. Now you get to see who wins versus Hydras and Zizzes. Speed this up a little bit. This one's taken a wound already. Lost his eye. A little worse at attacking. Okay, corpse constructs, or flesh golems is what they're called, sorry, are gonna get hit with some Bane fire and die pretty quickly. We can see that here. Luckily we got these Banes. They're gonna do some nice work on this stuff. Oh, they're gonna get hit a lot. And lose a lot of HP. But in conjunction with our regenerating stuff, they might do a little better than they would in an undead army. Because they're going to constantly have units next to them, so they're usually fighting a 1v1. But down here, where you have some regular spearmen, aren't going to do as well. This Hydra's run away. It's very bad. This one's sticking it out, but he's all messed up. Doppelganger's now fighting Zizzes. This guy back here does have Strength of Earth, and that'll burst 5. He hasn't really casted, it looks like, yet. That'll be really bad for us, because that's regeneration and strength. Wither will destroy a lot of our units. I have a Wraith back here with Drain Life. Not as big of a deal, although he does have a little armor piece here. I can't remember how much base armor they have, so I don't know if that's upgrading him. I'm pretty sure it is. I think they have 1 or 2 armor on the Wraith, maybe. This has gotten a wound. He lost his eye, so we have one-eyed Zizzes. Hopefully their Wither does some friendly fire. We can turn these ghouls into doppelganger spawn, I believe. Which you might have seen there. This guy's decaying and he's diseased, so his regeneration capabilities are really hurt. Lots of disease being put down. Does Wither disease? No. Must have... Oh, it's the ghouls. Yeah, that's it. The ghouls cause disease. Very unfortunate. Oh god, there's a Banshee. Well, you get to see the power of a Banshee in a second, which has just evaporated our Hydra. Unfortunately. Our friend back here got poisoned on the way out, it looks like. Yeah, I think Lothara, the Echo of Pestilence, is falling to decay, ironically here. So our doppelganger spawn hold out a little bit. We can see our Banes are doing quite a good job. Only we could have mashed more of them. Unfortunately, they seem to turn some of us into ghouls. Oh no. Our witch is right up in the front. And we're gonna lose our Man Flayer. So the south is probably lost to the undead. It's okay, we'll come back with a fury. God, if we had the Hound of Hades. This guy's confused. So confusion does work on them. If we stole the regenerating Tartarian here, that would be hilarious. And then won the battle. It's a little too much to hope for, it looks like. Come on, confuse him. She's casting confusion. But I don't think her army's gonna hold up long enough. Tartarian is gonna cast some mighty spells. Wither. Manflayer's running. He's also diseased. No! Confuse the darn guy. Doppelganger captain defending Lithara to her last breath, both of them. With names I'm not going to try and pronounce, as she tries to cast sleep. Oh, stop sleeping them. They might hold out for a while, although the earth summon is digging behind her. Oh, and she got life drained. Oh, she's gone. Well, pretty epic battle. Not bad at all. Fear and the Banshee really doing it. I think they lost the Banshee, though. Died to something. Okay, well that was expensive, but also expensive on their part. It would have been nice to confuse the Tartarian and win the battle that way. That would have been funny. Confusion would have been... a mass confusion would have been real nice on her. If she had that big mist of confusion our level 3 witch has, they would be in big trouble, because all those ghouls would get confused, potentially. Oh. Oh, our Gorgon has reformed. Okay. So they reform in the tower. We have the answer to that question. So we have no dwarves to fight, which is an interesting predicament to be in. We could take our witch up here and invade through the north. That's one of our options. I think we will start moving that way. Our doppelgangers can take this independent thing. She's going to move up here, turn this farm into something, come down here and turn all these farms, create a network of farms. Meanwhile, over here, it's kind of fortunate we have this lady, because we have that undead army coming, and I think the best thing we could do is send our Gorgon in to petrify a bunch of things with her petrification, because their magic resistance is low. Grab a scout for him. Are you trying to jump up here, Floki? It's rare Floki gets up here now. Since I have my green screen up, he's lost his point of access to the desk, because he's a little bit bigger. He keeps jumping up, he keeps raising his body up and down trying to get up here. Okay. Looks like this won't be the last episode. We need to go check on our hound dog. Okay. Looks like we're just going back to Agartha. That's interesting. Not sure how those portals operate necessarily. Maybe we got a janky one? I'm not sure. Let me know in the comments if you tried out those portals and got stuck in Agartha before. We can see where the portal is. We're just not getting where we need to go. So Yin's here. She can take control of this lady. Can take all these scouts. Don't really need them here. Let's get some cav, actually. Just a little lancers. They're gonna run up and die, probably. We need a little bit more with her to deal with this. The Gorgon's gonna be nice. I know they just mostly have a lot of undead. I'll lose all this. They have our golden plate. They're also wasting it, though. Okay, I think we're okay. I want to get eyes on that Death Knight. He's stuck here, that's okay. Use that opportunity to get more spearmen for our tinyish army. What do we have here? The crocodile slowing us down. Just a bunch of garbage. That could be a doppelganger attack, potentially. Could do it in conjunction. For now, we're just going to turn this into a swamp. We want to increase that income. lot of armies running around. Feral, wanna try this again? Okay, we got back here. We're ambushed, which isn't good. We may lose our commander. The Hound of Hades can sit down here, I believe. I think he has Hades immunity. Let's actually make sure. Does he not have Hades immunity? Oh, he might not. Come on, use your life drain. Oh, our commander's in trouble. Yep, he's dead. Okay. Now the Hound of Hades is there, and with a heavy infantry with a wand of life drain. It's quite funny. Okay, we're gonna take this lord and go kill this thing that's running around our stuff. Just need to take it out. This should be enough. They'll lance it and kill it. We can go take our town back and get our resources together. We also need to send someone to go Operation Rescue Mr. Hound Dog, who just doesn't appear to have Hades immunity unless it's a hidden tag on him, which it might be. Okay, he's at 85 HP. We'll see if he's healing or dying next turn. Let's jump on this. Do we want to attack in conjunction? I think they'll be fine. We'll let them go, and we'll take this stuff. Run down here and create more of our farms that are swamps. Use some of our remaining gold. We could have got those pikes, I guess. Go this way. Try and take on that big army with mostly just our Gorgon. Got a lot of Doppler spawning, killing most of them. Have to work our way through this gate. We'll lose some Doppler spawn in this fight. That's okay. It's kind of what they're for. Fight battles like this. Our Dispossessed Spirit has decided the most prudent thing to attack is the gate. Our Dopplers wrap up here. Lost some Doppler spawn and gained a Gem of Concentration. And we will kill this guy now. Okay, let's attack it. No commanders, so we can't go rescue our Hound, although I want to answer that question. 85, okay. Keep looking at it. Make sure he's healing. All the other units with him will die eventually. Don't get him out of there. Oh, there is a farm here. I do want to grab that. We'll use our Dopplers to attack this. Try and grab some Dopplers from animals. Always fun. Did this guy not continue north? It looks like he didn't continue north. I don't know where he is, though. Yin could go take all these swamps back. Also, just having quick commanders to go do things like that is what we're trying to get accomplished. All these guys are going to be diseased. Did the commander get diseased? Yeah. No, he didn't. Okay, that's good. He can run around and do some stuff maybe a little longer. Maybe go rescue our Hades Hound. If we do see he's losing HP. He's at 85. Let's go down to Hades almost immediately to answer our questions. So he is losing HP. Okay, he's not... The Hound of Hades isn't Hades immune. That's wacky. But he can't be down here. A little bit disappointing. Let's go take our farm. We'll turn this into a swamp. Sinamaru will continue his journey of turning all these animals into what we want. Which are more summons. Okay, there that army is. There is that army. Jump this way. Get some more units. A lot of it is animal garbage, which will get petrified, but they do have a couple Banes we're going to need to deal with. This friend can go attack the Solus, try and knock him out with his diseased friends. That's about all she wrote, I think. They have a lot of archers, though, which are going to really hurt, even though they have pierce resistance. It's really going to hurt this army. Especially these Banes in the front don't have pierce resistance, and these whites. These guys are going to be hard to kill. A little worried about what spells he has, but we'll see how we do with that. We might upgrade our Witch, try and get Mist of Confusion. Or Cloud of Confusion's the second level spell. Have to see how that works out. Doing Doppler farming. It's always fun. But our main goal is to get more resources and start to hinder this guy's empire quite a bit. Got a marshlands here. I'm gonna go down and do that to this farm. Meanwhile, our Doppler comes up the back. He doesn't need to grab this necessarily. This is a lot. Probably gonna overrun this guy. No, he doesn't. Too much HP or size difference, maybe. You can go here. You can grab some swordsmen. I dig that, and archers, and make your army a little thicker. And we have a lot of fungi saved up. We need to go rescue our Hound. We could use a Witch's Apprentice. I think a Lord is way better to go try that with. So he's going to go into Hades and hopefully grab our Hound and get to Agartha or back home. We'll have to see. Okay, everybody's moved. Could grab another Witch's Apprentice if we had the gold, but we do not. That's an easy thing to grab a Doppler. Crossbowmen. Okay, actually. Oh, we can't afford it. That's a shame. That would be good against that undead stack. We're going to go grab these swamps. I don't know where he's gone again. Might be coming in an unfavorable direction. This captain can go take this. This is healthy for us. Action. Oh, yeah, okay. We don't have the action points for that. And this is beautiful. We can Doppler farm these settlements. Run around here and steal their peoples. Once we turn this, we'll probably summon another old one. Try and get this army enough to fight off anything. Okay, we've gone to the wrong thing. As our Hound continues to degenerate. Though he's doing it very slowly. Boop-a-doop. Doppelgangers. There are some big criticisms of the Witch I've seen in a lot of Conquest of Elysium communities. I'm inclined to agree with a lot of the criticisms about them having trouble getting early. But that's really only a criticism for multiplayer. You can do a lot... Shit. Continue moving. You can do a lot more stuff in terms of waiting around in single player that you can't do in multiplayer. Finally, okay. Come on, guys. Gunurus is here to save you. He's not saving you yet. Okay, he saved you so far. You can now heal a little bit. Although getting back home is a chore. Oh dear. We're going to attack this. Grab that back from them. Unfortunately, Mignana has made a mistake. Do we want to save our money? We're going to save our money. Really hoping to get some mages here and there, but we have not had any opportunities recently to get mages. I forgot we had these guys just sitting in this forest because they lost their commander. Oh, goodness. Okay. We're grabbing these swamps back. We could do Swamp Guardians. It's not going to really do anything against these guys, so it's really redundant. Hit minor summoning instead of doing the marshlands. We're making some action mistakes with this lady. Oh, how fun. We will murder this thing, hopefully, with our assassination. That'll be cathartic. Given they take a lot of our territory. Come on! Ah, just take us back! And this is why the undead can't get to us very often and haven't been attacking the Hound, because it's hell to try and path through that thing. Okay, what is your option now? I guess you can go down and take this stuff. Like Chris. I don't really have any other plans for you. It's everybody. There we go. Good assassinations. We'll take out those things. Hopefully, we can find their home. Just gonna be a big Holbrook hole and take that out. Oh my god. We can actually grab the werewolves, by the way. We could go get them and use them. It's a little bit unexpected. 2 marshlands, and then we're going to do a big old summoning of an old one. Okay, thank God we controlled this guy. So this is the Ancient Presence. Oh my goodness. He came with a Ring of the Dead. Oh, this guy's beautiful. Okay. He's got 120 HP. He's got 8 magic resistance, which is great. 9 strength, 15 morale, so he's going to be hard to fear and cast spells on. He's got 0 armor, but that's okay. He's got cold resistance, poison resistance. He's unaging, so he can't be decayed. Pierce and blunt resistance, so that's why it's okay that he doesn't have armor. The only thing that really hurts him is slashing. He causes dread, which, you know, most units are going to morale check and run away, especially human ones. He's giant size, which is okay. Swamp move. This is his main attack, his Withering Gaze. It's insane. It's range 10. You'll see why it's insane. He also does incorporations. We're going to definitely take advantage of this guy. Although, you know, you want to be a little careful. There are certain paths he can shoot his big Withering Gaze at that will hurt your own units, but I think ultimately it's worth it to use them in battle. Even if you lose a couple chaffy stuff, it's not a big deal. He is that good. That good. We will continue our trek south, overrunning some dwarves. We are planning to probably go this way eventually and start taking that out. Meanwhile, Mignana will turn more of these farms and eventually get over to Cropiers and deal with that, hopefully with some big units. We do see some stacks of their stuff coming this way. We need some more response armies. Just don't have. Be nice to get the Hound of Hades out of Hades. Although, now that I say it, makes kind of sense that he's stuck there. Okay, that unit has gotten past us again, so we're going to let it go. Just to take our swamps back, get some crazy level income, and get some crazy old ones kicking. Okay, we got another old one, the Swamp God. Dear Lord, is this thing weird. Okay. You may notice this. I think for, was it Conquest 4 it was the icon? Yeah, for Conquest 4, this was the icon for the game. This is the Swamp God. It has 192 hit points, 7 magic resistance, 1 armor, 10 strength, 15 morale. Again, hard to fear, a little bit easier than our Ancient Presence. But it has poison resistance, unaging, blunt resistance, causes fear. It has slimy. I think that means, what is it, 10% chance to miss when it's on the people? It's somewhere between 10 and 50. I can't remember exactly where. But it means they're going to have trouble attacking if they're slimy. Lots of tentacle attacks. This guy's pretty brutal. He's a melee combatant, is what he is. Who's pretty brutal. He's got a lot of HP. If you get a regeneration item, he's hard to deal with, but we're going to show off our little family here. Eventually going to grab our werewolf. Kill this, turn this into a swamp. Have some good old fun while we do it. Okay. We keep moving south? I think we keep moving south. One thing I want to do is get rid of this guy again. Might kill our units. That's okay. Could get a catapult. I actually do want to take this library eventually, maybe. I don't know, it's not a big deal. Don't really need that this game. I would love to go try and conquer Hades, but we're getting stuck here. We would never conquer the whole thing on this run, but grabbing some ghosts and bringing them up to Elysium is always fun. Although we do have access to their ghosts, except for their, well, we have access to all of them, but we get greater numbers in the small realms. Also, we get ghost captains. Although it's expensive, it's a lot of gold. It's kind of the trade-off. But you get extra gold from going down there. Okay, fights here. So we start to clear out the Hoburgs. They're going to take some stuff back. Didn't lose these guys, fortunately. So they can go do some problems. Did we get another Ice Witch? Ugh, not the best... Wait, no, we have an Ice Druid before, didn't we? Or did we have an Ice Witch? I cannot recall. Get you up there. Well, I will want to make use of an Ice Witch. She can come over here. She could start leading around the werewolf squad. Oh, God. Jesus, this is a murderer of her own stuff. Now, it's not as big of a deal with the werewolves, because they can regenerate some of that damage. And hydras would do well with a blizzard caster. This is a scary, scary commander. Scary to our own armies. Don't really want to put her here, although you're cold resistance. You guys don't die easily. You're also cold resistance. We could lead around some werewolves in an ancient presence. That might be the play. Don't want to take the Ring of the Dead with them. The werewolves will eventually die to it, though, which, I don't know. Might be a bad idea. But she's going to have a big ancient presence. We're going to go try and take this stuff over here with her and split the army. Don't split the party. Oh, finally. Okay. Phew. Out of Hades. Okay, you guys can chill here. Maybe you'll kill most of the undead that come by. We'll see. But the Hound of Hades has another responsibility. We know he's going to be good against fighting some of these undead armies that they got going around. So we're going to start incorporating him into that mission instead. Lost our castle. We don't need it. We need to kill the Hoburg. It is our main priority. Got another lord. You're gonna dive bomb this way. You didn't get diseased, did you? Oh no, you got diseased finally. In that last attempt. Well, we're gonna refresh you with a new commander. Aranthas. Take over. Where are you? There you are. Take command of all the disease squad. They're gonna run up. Oh, they'll probably get killed by the crossbows. They might run out here and try and scavenge stuff. Have to see what we decide. Grab some tiny archers there just to make sure that doesn't get taken. Go take this hut and turn all these farms into our little spawning grounds. This is nice. We can take this mine. We're not going to go after these dwarves. They're dangerous. Oh! Got some Markgraf guards we can kill. Shouldn't be too hard. Now, why are we still so slow? Oh, because we're on the terrain. We'll get a little faster out here. Is the... You're giant size, so you should go faster. You ignore certain AP penalties. And you're also battle fast. Yeah. We would not do well versus that, so we want to be a little careful. We need to get him to down here and join this army, I think, is the best option for him right now. Although we'd like a better commander there. He'll deal a lot of damage. Is he cold immune? He's also cold immune. We could get something going. The Ancient Presence in him, although he's not on aging, he will be decayed if he gets friendly fired. So we do not want that. We have some sleep going down. It's an exciting time here. We're making some progress. And I'm also getting my hair cut today, so that's always fun. Got some charm going off, but not really doing anything. We need to get a bigger army here. Lots of things to do. So we start running around with our doom-like creatures. We'll kill this. He's not gonna trample past the werewolf. This might actually be a werewolf, who knows? It's possible. Okay, we'll kill this. We'll turn these farms into our new breeding grounds for more mushrooms. They've actually killed the horrors here with our help. We will take this back. Kill that scout. We'll kill this next turn. We run around here. Go this way. These dudes. We know there's a big undead stack there, so we're going to be a little careful. Try and go a way they might not expect. There's a gelatinous cube in the labyrinth. I do not like going in the labyrinth. It's not a good idea. Don't do it. We'll get stuck there for an eternity. Not a werewolf. Oh, just absolutely engulfed. Eaten by our friend here, who I think, or incorporated, sorry. Which I think gives him HP when he incorporates them into his very being. Spooky. Oh, okay. We got a stack going over there. Our deserted port at the edge of the world is getting attacked. But easily defended. This is not an undead army. Need a response to that. Start building a response to it. Shack up here for a second. We'll take this, and then these two armies are going to combine and try and fight some undead stuff. This is going to be brutal. Just going to lose a bunch of stuff. Okay, let's do this again. We're going to summon another old one. We got a Dracolian. He's okay. We'll talk about him here. He's got 150 HP, 8 magic resistance, 3 armor. He's got cause fear, poison resistance, giant size, flying, swamp move. So he's pretty good at fighting with just his stats. Not bad at all. He's got a 15 breath poison cone, which with all our poison resistance units is okay. You know, it'll hit things in the back line and things like that. It'll start to tick them down before they even get to him. He'll do a bite, a claw, and a tail sweep, which is pretty good. Has a chance to stun, negate shields, so a little less resistance to the physical damage there. It's pretty good. Again, if you can get a regeneration item on this guy, he's not bad comparatively, but he will get chipped down if he's the only combatant around, which right now he is, so that's not ideal. We'll continue our trek this way with our ancient presence. We'll see what's here. Problem being, we could get in a little trouble if there's a lot of the Hoburg slingers. Being able to fight something like that. Haven't really made use of her magic too much yet. Okay, you are gonna go sacrifice yourself and your friends to kill this thing before it gets out of hand. Diseasing him, so we'll have to get a new one. Hopefully a magic commander. You can see the fear. Here's a petrified guy, so he's just stuck. As ELO would say, he's been turned to stone. It's a song reference for those of you not aware. Although I hope you do know what ELO is. Turned to stone, 'cause I'm coming home. I'm turned to stone. Good music. Very good. Another werewolf is available. We'll go attack this. Stopping them in their tracks, gaining a spell scroll that I am not going to use in case it's cursed. I'm terrified of going to a different realm because of that. Making more marshlands. We need troops here. We're going to get some archers. Start building that up in this army. You have marshlands? Now you do. So next turn that'll be a thing. We'll dive on down and get together. No undead have really come out of the cave so far to fight our small squad. We would almost certainly die if they had to fight that, but that's okay. I want to get some heavies to take care of this stuff. They're going to have trouble fighting through the heavies. Hopefully they don't run around too much of our stuff before we can grab them. Our plans might change there, I'll be honest. Got some scouting. Oh, they have a pirate port up here. That won't do. Can't let them have that, can we? Okay, the Dopplers. We gotta move the Dopplers. That guy's got out of our range. Let's head this way. Although there were big armies down here before, we want to be a little careful. I want that temple. Okay, you can see the werewolves are resisting this and able to live through it or regenerate back if they do die from other stuff. They can survive some basic things. God, the carrion creatures are just flying all over a map here. Oh god, we need to find their base and take them out. Kill the Ballista's former home. Take that for ourselves. And then get this army a-rolling down south. Now that we have the Hound of Hades, undead will quiver in fear, although I wish we had a regeneration item. We do not. It's time for you to get an upgrade as well. Venomous Ward, okay. That's nice. Confusion is okay. Yin can help out. Could go grab these guys, actually. That might be something we go do. Did not turn that into a swamp. Our plans changed. Not a big deal. Old battlefield. Surprised they haven't reanimated the old battlefield with their necromat. Very shocked. Ooh, some swamps. Okay, they have a deserted port up here as well. Oh, with a lot of troops. Our cold attack would hurt this, but we don't have the units for it. We need to recruit more. Which brings me to maybe getting her some more troops down here. Being able to take some of these fortresses and actually put a dent in their army that's permanent. Continue our stuff over here. We don't want to run out of money. Not you. Move those up. Okay, you're good for the most part. You got mirror. Ah, hell, let's do a mirror. I hit Bog-Eye, didn't I? I don't know which I hit. Okay, we see this army's right here. That's not good. They're right next to our Doppels. They might kill our Doppels. I was hoping that army had moved a little bit more, but it seems to be just chilling. Our Dracolian. More of our swamp stuff attacking. Yep, we're losing our Doppel army. Very sad. Hopefully they're going to run out and not rely on, like, the 2 archers they have. Okay, but they're going to get incorporated. Oh, that's a very bad loss. I was really hoping they moved out. Oh, okay, they've decayed their own unit. That's nice. Hopefully they do that again and kill these abominations. They seem to have gained a decent amount of them since our last fight. Yeah, okay, they're decaying their own abominations. So this wasn't totally a bust. They're going to murder a lot of their own stuff. Hope they get these guys. Almost. The sad end of our Doppler army. Come on, just decay this. Come on. Let's do it. Hit that decay button. You know you want to. It's just doing life drain. You can see how resilient they are. Oh, I missed. Decay your friends. Not worth it, but we did not cause no damage. As these things take undead bodies and try and survive. You can see how annoying the Dopplers are regenerating. Kind of like big troll armies. They'll cause some issues. These things have run out of regenerative stuff, but they're not taking damage anymore, really. Get hit. Oh, we could grab this one. It's possible. Oh, nope. They lived, and now they're going to feast on the corpses. Sad day for the Dopplers. It's okay. We have a big old Hound who has something to say about all this, although he could get withered. I don't want him to get withered. That would not be good. Not be good at all. Don't know why I'm employing an accent. There's no swamps between us and this. I don't love that. Do not have the army. So we're going to take this. We're going to go to the swamp and recruit while we get regular archers next to us. Okay, so there's some stuff up here. We're going to go south with our disease. Oh, no, you're not diseased anymore. You could actually survive. Might try and take this. This gate isn't too strong. Crossbowmen will kill units, but will they kill enough is the question. I have no archers here. And these two are kind of close together. We really need a force up there to deal with that. Haven't gotten the things we necessarily need. We're going to shore up our capital defense so we continue our increased gold income. Okay, I can feel my medicine kicking in, which means I'm going to be a bit ditzy if I continue. The mistakes will increase the more medicated I am. Boop, boop, boop. We're going to give this a shot. See if they can lance through the gate in time. Okay. Start doing the archer thing. We'll leave them there just so it doesn't get taken by any wandering independents. Then we're going to get things like old ones and maybe some other levels of summons there to help us out. Meanwhile, we can grab these pikes and some archers and really start thinking about taking this, but it's going to take a little bit more. We need to get a few more levels of troops. Take them out. Curious where this portal goes. We saw people come out of it. It doesn't mean it's not dangerous. We will go marshlands this now. Try and get enough fungi to where we can do an old one and that. Okay, we're getting through the gate. There we go. Okay, we're going to take this. So we've snagged a town. That's one of the things you can do is take these fast units and run around. Unfortunately, we have just as many of these things now running around and scavenging our territory. Super unfortunate. Getting a bit away from us. We have a stupid amount of production. We're going to start moving out. This isn't the ideal force to take on stuff like this, but it will do pretty well. They have trouble punching through our armor with these slingers. The slingers are useless. These guys might get through, but they won't do as much damage, and we'll just slice them to bits with our big old heavies. 1 to 6 damage and pikes. Really need more archers in that army, but I'm feeling a bit desperate. Go south here. Try and circle back. See what we can get done. Really want to kill this. But catapults mean big no-nos for us right now. Okay, we're going to try and get an old one. Oh dear God. Okay, this could be a problem. They could decay our witch, although she'll resummon somewhere. Nope. Not what we needed with her. She kind of needs to run around a bit, I guess. We could turn this farm into another swamp. Very unfortunate. We're looking for her summoning spell. So this thing is going to try and decay our stuff. Fortunately, this guy cannot be decayed. And boom! Finger of Death, right? Yep. Finger of Death caught it. So we got a Whispering Skull, which means we are now Path 3 Necromancy, so that wasn't completely useless. 600 sacrifices for Whispering Skull is kind of expensive, but oh boy is it going to do some dividends when we see level 3 Terror and the Finger of Death go out. But she's also getting another spell. What did she get there? Oh, disease. That's fine. Not really ideal to cast disease, but holding on to that isn't a big deal for us. Don't have to worry about her too much causing us guff. Jesus. Easy peats. I'm actually thinking maybe we just get more archers and play it safe. Kind of like crossbowmen, although our archers will do chip damage to these guys even if they don't kill them. And that chip damage will just wreck them. Okay, we're taking our stuff back, damn it. We need it back. Okay. So you've done that summoning. You're good for now. Did not get any more units, and we're running out of money. But we do need to call an end to this episode. Wealthy merchant. Hopefully our archers can kill this guy before he gets too close to us. It's kind of the hope. Ooh, we could get pikes. I think we'll have to do that, because that army needs men. And that would give us men. It's a little risky running this guy around like this, but we're going to try our best to survive. Doing it. Do marshlands. Love to do summoning in the winter, but don't necessarily have the sacrifices. Let's get some tiny stuff. Not what we needed. It's a swamp defender. Okay, that works. No crocodiles. Crocodiles are too slow. I do really agree with the slow criticism of this. Okay, we'll have to see if he got diseased. He lanced forward like a ding-dong. Oh, okay. We're good. Cavalry got diseased, but that's okay. Heavier too maybe got diseased. Okay, we'll survive that. Get some archers and get ready to rumble with our friends here now that we have 60 units outnumbering them. So now we can run around and kill these stacks, retake our bases, hopefully get some good stuff done. They have guys in here again. But we will run around and continue to cause chaos. Because chaos reigns supreme in Elysium. You know, I'm thinking here, like, what level 2 stuff would synergize well? I'm actually not really sure. Might just continue without level 2 stuff, unfortunately. Or being level 3 with, like, charm and stuff might be okay. We're gonna go through this way. Try and swoop in. Maybe even recruit some units along the way. We'll kill some sea dogs with our ancient presence and cold spells. No big deal there. Our old weapon master, actually that's ideal. We can get some of this undead stuff if we had a man flayer, so we'll sit him there. He's not worth it to try and move him across the map to get him experiencing our troops. You can get those guys early though and put them in your early citadels. You can get some nice benefits out of that, or following your first armies. Okay, so we do some werewolf fighting. We still have a werewolf back in our castle? Looks like it, yeah. Oh, but our small squad got taken. They'll actually kill some of these guys, so they're weakening them for the future fight. I think they killed maybe 1 or 2. Not crazy, but it works. We'll do some more cav. We have a full line of archers. And we're going to move out and try and take these guys on. Maybe get another commander here eventually to go retake this, depending on where this takes us. We're going to be a little slow, so you have to be mindful of that. Take this castle. Anything we want to grab here? We could grab more archers. Some brigands to do bow stuff. And that won't cost us fungi, so that's nice. Not crazy... crazily efficient, but you do what you can. Alright. I hate to have you just continue to sit here, so we're going to continue to move around and take stuff just to get more gold. You can sentry. Okay, we're good. I want to get one of these fights going, hopefully, before we end the episode. They're running away from us, so... Oh, they're attacking the guy with the Hydra Bowl. They can take him. Heart of Life. I'm trying to recall what that does. I think it's a cursed item. I think it just makes inanimates not inanimate and gives them like fast heal or something. Pretty sure that's what it does. We'll take this guard tower. Just shoring up the portions of Elysium we have. This guy's actually going to be a little slower because he just went on that kobold lair, so we're going to try and get to him. He'll probably get away. We'll have to chase him down a little more, but such is life. Some barely cheaper spearmen. It is a bargain, but not a bargain that's too crazy. Okay, we're gonna run down here. We know their army's over here. I'm worried about Wither, but this guy's actually gonna kill a bunch of his own pikes, and I want to get this guy out of the game. He'll go back to his base. We could go look for their base. That's an option. I don't know why this is independent. Maybe they've had a ghost problem or something. Some sort of issue. Okay, looks like we're good. Question is, do I want to get more roaming armies going? I think we're fine for this second. We'll see what kind of commanders we can get. If we can get a mage, that would be super ideal. So we kill our werewolves and they regenerate back to life. As is life. God, these undead things. We need to find that base so they are permadead. I think that's what we're going to do with our level 2 witch heading down there. Dealing with that pretty well with the drain life. and the inability for many dispossessed spirits to find their way through that mess. We're looking for their home. That's the best thing we can do. We need to get rid of these things. It won't get rid of them immediately, but, you know, once they die, they're dead if you can take away their home. So that would be nice. Okay, we're gonna go try and get some old ones. Lost a swamp up here. We might go take that instead and then slow ourselves down a little bit. Okay, he's still here. Not with a big army. We can definitely take this even in the base. We don't want to fight it there, but we could. Okay, that's good for this turn. It's our ancient presence. Goes and attacks this with the werewolves. Not difficult whatsoever. We do see an undead army coming this way. One of the weaker ones, perhaps. But we're going to stay focused and try and get these dang Hoburgs homeless. Make them homeless. I think their home's down here. It's possible it's like in the corner here too, but I did see their big stat coming this way, which makes me believe they might be down here. Get some archers here. We'll get another lord to lead squads going. We'll spawn him here. We're gonna run around and try and take our mines back. Specifically our silver mine, which gives us a lot of resources. Okay, it's these dwarves that are doing this. We could spawn some fungi, which we might do just to make it a little safer. Where did he go? He went this way. The chase continues. He could also go take this stuff with a small army. Just need more roaming stuff. We'll get him prepared a little quicker. That's our turn. Just some quick turns here, taking stuff out. Not too complicated. Not too crazy. But, unfortunately, it looks like we're not going to get our fight. Because they're both running this direction. Could actually take them with this, this army, which isn't super ideal, but would work. So they have a lot of human troops. We're going to try and get an old one. Okay. We did not get a tree, guys. We got Cilia, the Irni. But kind of another Medusa thing. She comes with an actual weapon. And she doesn't petrify. She causes fear and has a bunch of snake stuff. Again, don't love it. They tend to fly up and die to stuff. So that's not super ideal. I think we're just going to take her and do this. And run up here and take our towns back and fight the small garrisons that are in here. As we should. Come on, Yin. Find their home. Okay, we see a small graveyard. We're almost there. And they probably have a bunch of catapults, but that's okay. We can take a bunch of catapults. I do not want to get this guy diseased for no reason. We're not attacking this, even though we want to kill it. Also, we'll just have to fight it in its base again. Better to wait till we get that base gone and secured to kill it. But that will probably be how we end, securing the Hoburg home. Let's get down to Yin immediately. I'm excited to get this rocking and rolling. Here's the Holbrook Base. It's only got 2 catapults. A lot of troops here. I'm worried about him getting diseased or hit by a catapult really hard. He has 2 armor and he's immune to... Oh wait, he's immune to the catapults. What am I saying? Never mind. Not scared at all about the catapults. Fuck it, we're attacking. Because he's totally immune. Catapults can't hurt him. There's potential for him to get diseased. Hopefully it doesn't happen. You might just banish these guys, which means they don't explode, which would be nice. We have our petrifying lady. We'll have a lot of archers, mostly. I hope a lot of attacks target him now. I really hope the catapults try and get him. They will do nothing to him. It's very nice. I'm saying him, but the Hound of Hades could be a female dog. There are 2 of them. Maybe one's a male and one's a female, and they're going to make little Shade Beast puppies. Maybe that's how the Shade Beast puppies come into form. Okay, we got an ancient presence with a Hydra Bull, which can exist in this army, finally. So we finally have a Hydra Bull army we're going to use. We're gonna overrun these dwarves because I'm tired of them taking my swamp. Eat more swamp. Okay. What to do with you? I guess we can go this way. Could try and take out these dwarven holds. Be too effective. These armies ideally are what we're going to send her against. Maybe we can give her the other ancient presence and some really garbage troops. I was hoping we could maybe get a Manflayer to help out. Be the super ideal thing. Get some more cavalries. And these guys are going to run and retake our silver mine from this garbage. Meanwhile, Celia will go take this one from these guys, which she should be able to do. We take our towns, but what we really need to kill is those armies that are running around. Let's watch the catapults do their work. They'll kill a bunch of our troops. Come on, hit the doggo. You know you want to. Now we get to see the impressiveness of the Hound of Hades against an entirely physical army. Except for these little disease guys. Unfortunately, the Gorgon is probably going to die. She's also immortal, though, so she'll come back. We can send her out to die again. She could fight these things pretty effectively. Banished. Oh, beautiful. The Hound of Hades doing his job. Come on, attack this guy. Go grab him. Beautiful SOB. We're losing a lot of our human troops. Without the Hound of Hades, this fight would be pretty bad. He's moving in. Oh, he banished it. Oh, that's great. No disease. It's about as perfect as we expected. Finally, our witch is coming up and casting spells, and our archer line is fully getting here. Lost most of our melee troops. Most of them were garbage, so not a big deal. They're hitting him, but no damage, buds. No damage. We are gonna win. With a lot of losses, but that's okay. Holbrook slingers do a lot versus physical stuff. Hydras could have taken this, but ultimately we rely on the Hound Dog to do it. And the Holbergs no longer have a home. We'll see if there's any more things that occur, and then we're gonna end the episode. Thank you for watching, guys. Like, comment, subscribe, all that business if you enjoy. Also, feel free to chat with me about whatever in the comments. I appreciate all the questions and whatnot. Always fun. Next time you can expect us to take Yin and maybe expand over here. We're going to recruit a lot of the slingers, trying to make this place really secure. And then we're going to think about how we're going to take on those undead armies with our big old Hound Dog. Although he's a little bit injured, he can still get some shit done. We're going to take and continue to summon level 3 stuff until we get an Ancient Hydra, because I want one of those things. Maybe take some armies or fight these things around here now that they're going to permanently die. But the Carrion Beast are in trouble. We have taken the fortified Hoburg. We can run Berthred around maybe and deal with some stuff. We'll have to see. And figure out how to use our Ice Witch to her best potential to kill these fortresses. But that's a next time thing. Thank you for watching. Yeah. Join us next time when we get more uploads going. Yeah. So, thanks for joining me on the journey. That's all I gotta say. Have a good day. I'm gonna go get a haircut. And, so I'll look a bit different the next time you see me. Until then, see ya.